And I also knew about that. I knew like I need a team, I need the help, I need support. So I will not be able to handle everything by myself. There's only that much I can do. But with the team, I knew I'm going to be like, striving. I've always feel that. I'm not the kind of person that just going to do everything by myself, or whatever. No.
I'm gonna shower after. I didn't shower yet. Time passed so quickly, especially when you have like two businesses to run. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I need to get rid of my fitness offer soon. I'm thinking about it. It's taking.
I need to get rid of going to the gym. It's my biggest distraction now. I swear, like it's my biggest distraction.
You can't get rid of. You mean like working in the gym, not training?
Working in the gym, yeah.
That's the
working
goal.
in the gym.
That's the goal. But that's the thing, Anastasia. I don't want you to get rid of this unless you're making like, let's say now you're making how much 5K per month from in the gym. I want you to make like time is 3. So let's say, let's make 2 more months, 20 more K, and then you can, if you want to quit, you quit.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah, I don't even make that much. That's the problem. Like I barely make the amount that would, let me sustain. Because now it's the summertime, people are traveling. So it's like one client here, one client there. It's a mess. There is no clear stability. And it just distracts me from online business, you know?
So literally like what you made in the last 4 months is how much you make in 1 year, right? In the gym.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I always say. Like, I prefer to work like 3 months and sign just 2 clients and not work in the gym for 50 hours every week. Literally.
Exactly.
Like 2 clients on 5K, that's 10K. It's crazy.
Because another problem, with gym clients, it's there is no stability. Like there is season that they are all overflowing, and you're working 10 hours per day, and there is like season right now when it's like, okay, just a couple of clients here and there, but it still keeps you, busy, but you have to go to the gym and then come back and then, so so it's very distracting to me, annoying.
So I did personal training for how long? For 9 years. I'm like, the last 4 years, I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm fully online now. I will never step in the gym. So that's what I want for you soon, hopefully. Perfect. So Anastasia, what we're gonna do now, I want you to introduce yourself, let people know you a little bit more, and we're gonna speak about your progress. So you signed 8 clients and you made 22.2 thousand USD, right? So 2,000. How you say it?
Overall.
22,200 USD. So you had one client, you refunded her, you don't want to work with her.
Yeah.
So that's like, that's from the 8 clients or the 9 clients?
It was the 9th client.
9 clients.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I signed her for 6 months, 2K, and we started to work, but then, I figured that we have no good connection, so I just decided to refund it.
And that's something really wise you did, and that's something like I encourage you to do it with any clients that you don't feel like the energy, because they're gonna bring your business really down if you don't, have the connection. So dude, that's good, and that's why we do the sales calls to see if we're a good fit, to see if they have good energy, So that's really good. So you signed 9 clients to 22,200 USD, and then you refunded 1 client, so you actually made 20,200 USD in the last 16 weeks, 4 months. Perfect.
Yeah.
Great, I'm so proud of you. Go for it. Introduce yourself first, and let's speak after.
Anastasia. I'm from Ukraine. I'm 40 years old. I'm a solo mom of 2 teenagers, and I'm an immigrant, right? Already living in my 5th country, I think. Starting from the time. But it was a rough season, but that's it. It's good. We, what doesn't kill us make us stronger. So
definitely.
We're fighting and we're staying strong,
And I just want to add something. Like, I'm so proud of Anastasia, because with everything going, like back in Ukraine, with the war, with all the stress, with her like moving from one country to another, with her like working a full-time in the gym, being a single mom, taking care of her kids, she still found time, right, to do the online coaching on the side. Anastasia, she already like posting. She was posting even before we started. You have like 30,000 followers, right? on Instagram, but she didn't know how to take these followers and to sell them and to book them for a call. I believe you didn't even know about the system, the whole system. You didn't know about it, right?
No, I had few online clients that you remember that we've been doing only like face-to-face coaching, but that's pretty much people who've been coming to me, I didn't reach them out, the people who were coming to me. So yeah, I didn't know how would I reach them out. And to be honest, I didn't even know my niche. I didn't have one. So I was coaching everyone, men, women, there was like no specific niche. So basically when we started to work with you, only then we figured we narrowed down to only women and focused on specific niche. And now we like narrowing it more and more and more. And that's when like the whole business started to grow more, because people who we've been targeting, specifically people like me, women like me, right? This kind of similar mindset, similar, situation, immigrants, they felt like connected to me. So that's how we started to actually grow the business, like finding my niche.
Yeah. So when we first started, I still remember I was telling Anastasia about our system, and she's like, wait, is this possible, like to charge like 3K for a program and all this? I'm like, I was literally doing the same exact thing on you, right, to get you as a client. So it's the same thing I'm teaching you to do. So that's number one. And number two, like, we start booking more calls. So how many calls we're booking now we got a setter. We're teaching the setters how she can book more calls for Anastasia, and now we're gonna get another setter. So we have two setters. How many calls we're booking each week? Like around 5 to 10?
Yeah. I mean, I have like roughly one call every day, sometimes two. Yeah. So we're doing good. It's getting better and better. And now, since I can concentrate since we have a setter, I can concentrate more on my content, so I don't get distracted. We actually started to get more views, more quality leads, right? Because that's the target audience that we were needed it to concentrate on. So now I'm actually concentrating on content and getting more followers and more leads. So now, we need more help. We need more setters to book more calls.
Definitely. So the first step is we're booking more calls. Now the second step is to get better in sales, and that's how we're gonna scale to 20K in 1 month, right? So that's our goal now, because we're having a lot of sales calls, but we're not closing it because we're still in the learning process, right? We're always gonna be in the learning process, but once we become better in sales, that's how we're gonna make even more money, right? And help more people at the same time. So first step is content. Second step is booking calls. And that's something we're getting better in now. We're booking 5 to 10 calls. And the third step is sales, knowing how to sell high ticket. And the fourth step is the most important, is delivery, to get our clients results. And Anastasia, she's a great coach, so she getting her clients amazing results. And we have the systems that I teach Anastasia how she can manage a lot of clients, like all the apps and all the stuff. So that's it, 4 steps. It's not easy, but it's our business, right? It's like we need to learn the skills, become this version of us who can take it to the next level. And I want to speak about this, Anastasia. For the first 8 weeks inside the program, Anastasia, she didn't sign any clients. And I'm so proud of you. Like, I saw it and I knew it. You're gonna be so successful in this business, because Anastasia, she never came to me like in a negative way. She always came to me in a positive way, like, coach, I'm doing this, I'm not getting results. What should I do better? Instead of, I don't know if this is gonna work. And you never doubted. You never had this like negative energy. I never felt it. And that's something I'm so proud of you, because look at you now, and it's something I always love to say, like, God gonna test us first, and then if we see like we are committed, we're pushing, we're giving it 100%, even if we're not seeing results, then He's gonna give us what we deserve. And that's something like, it's like the same mindset you apply in the gym, you applied it in your business, right? And
everywhere in the world. So honestly, I just knew, it's going to be testing me, because it's always testing me. It's always like this. Like, for me, it's always really hard in the beginning. And remember, I told you that I told you, like, I know we're gonna push, but like later. I'm not that kind of person who like gets instant, results quick. Like, I don't have that luck. Like, I'm one of those who like always a little bit stubborn and like a little bit heavy, slow to learn, slow to. But then when we kind of, it's like a train, when the like a heavy train starts to speed up, speed up. That's the moment, like when I feel like, okay, that's it, and we just push, because now I feel, first of all, I'm more technical with all the applications and the programs and all the clients and the managing and things, like my brain already works way faster than it was like 2-3 months ago. So this part is so much easier for me. Second of all, I'm way more confident with calls, right? I was terrified of those calls before, right? I terrified to speak to people. Now I'm way more confident, like I just do it naturally. So I feel, I leveled up in that too. So that's like brick by brick gonna bring, our us results what we need. And second of all, we grow in the team now. And I also knew about that. I knew like I need a team, I need the help, I need support. So I will not be able to handle everything by myself. There's only that much I can do. But with the team, I knew I'm going to be like, striving. I've always feel that. I'm not the kind of person that just going to do everything by myself, or whatever. No, I know that I work in the team and I deliver results in the team. So for me, it's important part. So yeah, so now I feel like it's going to be every month it's going to be like faster, increasing the result.
I love this. And that's it. Like, it's the small wins that we do every day internally, and that's how it's gonna get us like the results externally, right? So working on our mindset, it's so important. Like, I would say 90% of my program is more sales and mindset, right? So for example, right now with Anastasia, our next step is to work on her self-limiting belief about pitching 5K instead of just pitching 3K, right? Because you told me like, I'm not comfortable, like I don't feel confident to pitch 5K. So that's something we need to work on together. So yeah, that's it, guys. Like, it's just about having faith, having the belief, and the same thing that we need to apply on our fitness clients, we need to apply it here on our business, right? On ourselves. Because if a client come to you and tell you, coach, I can't track my macros, I can't stick to the plan, you need to know, you need to be the person who can sell them the transformation, not just sell them the program. And that's what I teach in my program. So yeah, I'm proud of you, Anastasia. What would you say for someone who's doing online fitness coaching, maybe hired coaches before, but still they didn't see results and maybe they're thinking to give up?
No, I mean, it's life. Somewhere you get results, somewhere you don't get results, but you need to keep trying, But now you also have some experience, so you can analyze what didn't work for you before, right? It's like in relationship. Okay, I thought that guy was good for me, but now I figured it was like not my type. You know what I mean? So now I know. But I'm not gonna give up, right? I'm gonna keep going and keep moving. But now I have experience, so I know how to find a right person. So I'm just gonna keep finding it. So yeah, giving up, it's not. I don't know. Honestly, I don't give up in anything. So I don't think giving up is an option. Like, why would you give up? Why? What is behind giving up, right? Like, what is waiting for you there? Regret? Okay. Yeah,
I love this. And that's the mindset, guys. You see, like what Anastasia is saying right now, it's the mindset. Like, she's laughing about it. She's like, no way I'm going to give up. I'm going to keep trying. Even if it didn't work, I'm going to try because I know it's going to work in the future. As she said, it's like a train. She's just pushing the train. It's heavy, she's pushing it. And guess what? Once the train is on the way, that's it. It's going to just keep going and going, and she's going to make sure that it's going to keep going and going. So yeah, I'm proud of you, and you did something here really, really good, and I just want to put the light on it. You saw how you gave this analogy about dating. So that's the exact thing we do in our sales call, is to explain in a clear way for the people to understand, and that's something really powerful. So I'm proud of you for this. You didn't used to do this before.
Thank you.
So that's good. That's the thing, guys. We need to work on everything, the way we speak, our tonality, right? Us explaining. So that's all this like character, all this like version of us. It's going to help us to level up. It's going to reflect in our content. It's going to reflect in our DMs. It's going to reflect in our sales calls, coaching our clients, right? Doing like this video, like this is a video sales letter. That's what I teach my clients, right, to do. So we need to have this version of us, the next version, the next level, so we can make more money, help more people, and change our life. You had a coach even before me, and now you invested in me. So what would you say for someone who maybe they have the investment, but they just like not sure about should this be the right path? Like, let's say someone who's a personal trainer in the gym and want to start like online coaching. So what would you tell them about like this belief that they have?
They think that might not work for them. I think if you find the right person to work with, just like I connected with you because of there were reasons, right, why we connected with you, because I felt like, okay, he can understand me, he has similar mindset, similar background. Like there were a lot of reasons why I felt like you can understand me better than others, right? Because I spoke to other guys and I just felt they didn't get me. So it was not enough for me. So it's very important to find person you feel like, okay, we are on the same page, right? So it's important to trust this person, just like I trusted you with the process, you just said, okay, just trust me and, everything will be fine, So I trusted you, obviously, that you believed in me. So it was, the kind of process. And that's what worked for us. So so I think trust is important. And, if you don't trust the person, you don't trust your coach, you're not gonna get results. You have to really 100% trust this person, and just rely on his expertise and knowledge, and if he tells you you're gonna be fine, I know I can bring you there. Just need to trust him, even if you don't understand how. But it's not your job, it's his job to bring you there, right? So I think trust is number one.
I love this. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Like, first you need to trust the process. You need to trust your coach. Like, find someone you can like relate to. You can like digest. Like how we say. Like because not everyone we don't like everyone. Like that's our character. I had 9 different coaches before. There are some coaches I really like. Their system, their business model wasn't like the best, but I like them as a coach, as a mindset coach. They helped me a lot with maybe not making money, but with me, my mindset, even maybe my physique, like as a fitness coach, right? And I had coaches like their system was amazing, one of the top coaches, but I didn't relate to them much. I didn't like I wasn't excited to jump on a call with them. I didn't like their community, like it wasn't like my energy, my frequency. And it's all about energy, it's all about frequency, it's all about following what your heart tell you to do, because if you believe in God and if you have God inside you, he's gonna lead you to the right direction. I believe in this.
100%.
Yeah.
So 100%. I mean, I had coach, sorry to break it, it's just, my life experience that I have to share here. You know already about that. I had coach in the gym who was coaching me, and when I was going through breakup, through divorce, he basically pushed me to compete, right? I didn't plan to do it. I had no clue about that, no idea, but he told me, listen, I have an idea for you. You have to do that. I will help you. And I was like, yeah, impossible, right? Like I'm exhausted. I'm I was not in the right place. He's like, no. That's exactly why you need to do it. You don't have to know what to do. I will tell you what to do. You just follow me, right? So I was following him. I'm like blindly, okay, whatever. You're the pro. I trust you, right? So what am I losing? I'm already like not losing anything in this situation. And we end up getting the gold on the World Championship the first season.
Wow.
Very first season. We went to Europe, in Budapest, I took silver. We went in Ukraine, I took a couple of medals. And then we went to World Championship and I took gold, right? And that was like the moment when, first of all, my trust in the process, in professionals was like, okay, now I know I have to trust, right? Sometimes, and let it go. Second, well, my career changed completely. I was in different career. Now I started to work in the fitness industry, and it's like so many things skyrocket from that moment, but it was because of him. I didn't get the idea, he was the one to push me. So having a good coach, it's life-changing. And it's not only one example that I have like that. I have few more coaches like that who like changed my life, and so is actually that important. That important.
I love it.
Yeah.
And guys, that's the thing. As coaches, when we believe in our clients so bad and we can see the opportunity, sometimes we can see things that they can't see, like, because for example, for me as a business coach, I can see Anastasia like from up like this, so I can see things that she can't see. That's why I can guide her so she can do better. So you as coaches for your fitness clients, right? When you look at your fitness client and you see their opportunity, how like this guy, if just he change a little bit his habits, he can change his life. He can drop 20 kg. He can get six packs. He can go out on a date with this beautiful girl. You can see it in him. Maybe if they still can't see it, right? And that's the thing. Like when I came to Anastasia, I'm like, yo, you have 30,000 followers. Your content is like, it's so like, it's unique, If you guys go to Anastasia's Instagram, you see her content. It's unique, Like she have like the balls, like you said last time, and you just like talk straight, So I'm like, you have these like followers, and they like you, they trust you. You just need to know how to sell them and change their life and help them. And she's like, yeah. I think I can do it. I'm like, no, you will do it. I believe in you, I told you this from day one. And here you are, you trusted the process, you trusted me as a coach, and I really appreciate this. And now we just started. Like, that's the thing, it's like now the train is moving. So where do you think our next goal is? Because we're gonna do another video like this in the next 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, next goal, building up my confidence to the level of pitching a higher ticket is 100%, because now after working only basically for 1 month, I've been working with online clients. I realized that I put so much actually effort and knowledge and my time and my energy. So now I realized that the price that I was pitching actually is not enough, right? So now I feel like, no, I know that I can deliver and I can easily ask for more, I didn't know that before. So now I know it. So that will be a next step to be able to say sell higher ticket, and like for me thinking, okay, 10K a month would be like like my 100%, let's say, like like top goal. Right now I feel like no, that's it's too low, right? With having a good team, having a couple of setters, extra managers, whatever, maybe supporting from other stuff and stuff like that, 10K is definitely not enough. Because if you want to grow your business, it should be more than that, definitely. So kind of breaking those old patterns.
Say a number.
Of,
I want to hear a number.
Okay, yeah. So I think now the number would be 25K.
Perfect.
That will be, well, technically we almost got there within how long? 6 weeks. Almost, it was almost there. So yeah, so now with the higher ticket, it should be, and the team should be fine.
Guys, you see, like that's the thing. Like when we first did our first call, me and Anastasia, she's like, I just want to make 5K, that's it, from my business, and because that's how much I'm doing in personal training. Look at her now, like you can see, you can feel it. She believes 25K is easy. Why? Because it's logic. You need 5 clients, 5K, that's it, per month. It's easy. Like if Anastasia is booking 5 to 10 calls per month, and let's say she's selling 2 or 3 clients, each week, 2-3 clients each week, that's it. It's game over, right? That's 5 clients, let's say, per month on 5K. So that's it, guys.
And of course, before I didn't have that. Perspective. I was limited because I didn't have that experience. Now, since I have the experience, I already went through all the process, right? Now I understand. Like, okay, yeah, I think that's the business owner mentality. You know, first you think, oh, okay, I opened this business, you know, I just need to do like, okay, 10K per month, I will be good, right? But then when you already open it, you realize there is nothing. You can't even, you know, progress with this amount, because if you want to progress, you need to invest, you need to hire more people, you need to, you know, it's way too little, especially in our economy. And if you want to grow, you need to think, you definitely need to think higher than that.
I love it. And that's the thing, guys. My goal for all my clients is to hit 50K per month. So now I have 10 clients active. I have 10 clients and they're all fighting for the 50K per month. Like I have clients making 20, 30, 10, 5. Everyone is on different level. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You will be maybe the first client who hit 50K per month. I'm gonna be so happy. And guys, anyone who's listening to this, and if you want my help, if you want to just get started, or you're already starting and you want to scale to 10, 20, 30, 50K per month. I always say 50K per month because in my own fitness business, I made 50K. I made actually 48K. So I would say 50K, that's what I can help you to make, you know? So I have still my fitness offer, and my goal with my fitness offer is to scale it to 100K per month. And once I hit this level, I'm going to speak about 100K per month. But for now, the goal, let's say, to do 25K, that's our goal. And how we're gonna make this is by understanding we're gonna need to be better in sales, better in content, better in booking calls, and managing our setters, all this stuff. So that's small wins, and at the end, it's gonna give us the big win. So Anastasia, I appreciate your time. I took 30 minutes of your time. And
thank you so much.
Perfect.
I appreciate your time too, and your efforts, your, you know, you sharing all the knowledge, and, you know, all your energy that you put in. You know, you're the real coach, you know. But that's why I resonate with you, because I'm like this too. If I do something, I try to do my best, you know. I don't want to do it like this 50-50, you know. So we put a lot of love and energy, and I hope we get it back all tenfold.
100%, 100%. Have a good day, and thank you guys for watching this. Let's go.